your friend Sam Chi here today. You like to know what's happening in Italy for you guys who are workers here, man. Something nice, man, guys. You would like to know this as long as you stick here, man. All right, another news making headline. If you're here for the first time, why don't you subscribe? Because here get information like this that will keep you informed and updated to know what's happening around the world. Thank you to my subscribers. Remember to do one thing, share to your friends on WhatsApp, Facebook. Thank you very much. Okay, moving forward. Yeah, listen to the broadcast of your leader, Nnamdi Kanu, the Biafran leader. Well, according to what he said, most of us were thinking that, okay, Ojukwu, the former warlord, the guy who initiated the Biafran thing. Most of us thought that maybe in Ghana, when they went to that Aburi court and everything was decided, we thought they decided that, okay, Biafran should have their independence. No, but little did we know that what he negotiated was just for restructuring, that is regional government. But on coming back, influenced by the British, Gowon was told that, okay, he should not accept that judgment. So Gowon till today knows the truth. He's having the real report of what happened in that court. So what happened? When Ojukwu came back to set up the regional government, then Ojukwu, that is the Gowon, disagreed. And that was how the war started. So now, till this day, they don't want that restructuring. They don't want it, especially knowing too well that the 1966 constitution was the best of the constitution Nigeria ever had. So now, they don't want it to ever happen. Other constitutions are just like, borrowed constitution from the British, from here and here. It's not a real constitution that can help Nigerians in totality. Man, moving forward now, then you see what happened. Now they rolled out soldiers, man. They said they want to flush out the hoodlums. Yeah, they call them the hoodlums. They call them hoodlums. Those guys who are looting things from those warehouses. You even saw people dying, even in the act of looting. They even died, and people being stolen. This time they don't even steal goods anymore. They steal human beings. You can imagine that. That means even ritualist people came there to steal children. And even kidnappers came there to steal also. This is human being stolen now. So it's terrible, man. It's terrible. So now, looking at this thing, according to Rene Mokri, he said the source told him that they had a presidential meeting where the chiefs of security, they now decided to roll out soldiers, to go, you should know what to happen when they meet these hoodlums there. Those who are protesting still, that is shooting, meaning that more people will die. These people are not even being considerate. They don't learn from history. Also, similar thing happened in France, when King Louis XIV, when he imposed heavy tax on the people, and the people told the queen that, okay, if we can't eat bread, let us eat at least cake. But the tax was much that they couldn't pay anymore. There was poverty. Man, what happened? They started looting the warehouses. In July 14, 1786, what happened? In Bastille prison, they broke down the prison and set prisoners free. And that was how they started that revolt, that war against their dynasty, the king. The king himself was consumed. They killed him. Everybody flushed. So that was the French Revolution. So they don't learn from this history. Look at poverty. Just in a year, you increase the fuel price, the price of electricity. Things are high. Poverty everywhere. Look at the palliative meant to help the poor. They kept it. One commissioner said he was intending to share his own palliative on his birthday, like making it his own personal property. Can you imagine? Something meant for the masses. He said he's intending to share it on his birthday. Come on, if the citizens have sense, this is time to, when election comes, they should not even vote for any of these governors that have hoarded all these things just for themselves, just to sell it later. At a later time when everybody must have forgot, maybe when the corona is out, they will now start selling it to top people who have bigger warehouse, who will now market it back to the people. No, man, this is not fair at all. So now, the leader, Nnamdi Kanu, said, okay, today, that people should come out and still protest, peaceful protest. But if the soldiers which they have sent from the north, if the soldiers should shoot anyone, then let the Biafran war start. Guy, that you and I would not want that war to start because we have family members back home. Imagine it starts now. How will you coordinate your family members? Let's imagine internet shut down. You can't, communication line shut down. You can't even communicate to them. You can't even see videos of what is happening. Who can post it? Then you'll be in fear here. You'll be in shock here, man. And those who are having properties in the west, in the middle belt, in the north, Igbo people, they don't learn. They keep going there to invest heavily, building hotels, schools, big houses, estates there. Okay, now if this thing starts, definitely they themselves who are in the north, up north there, or other place, they'll be trapped and they'll be killed also. So if they have sense, it's better they come back home. start coming back home. But now people are saying, hey, let the Biafran come, let Biafran come. But we here abroad, are we going to come back and fight? Or we intend that after the whole fight is over, then we'll come back and say, hey, now we have Biafra. But what about those who are going to lose their life in quantums? Definitely in quantums. Nigerians are just like, I will just quantify them to be like a lot of them like chickens, whereby when you take chickens and you remove all their feathers, then after that you see the chicken crying as you're pulling off the feathers. Then when you keep the chickens down and just throw some corns, rice for them, you see the chickens start eating the corns back, without thinking, hey, this is guy that just removed all my feathers. So this is it. Election will still come. You see the same people who are protesting, hey, bad leaders, bad this, bad that, they will still come out, start hailing them, say Buhari, PDP, and for PDP and for APC, crazy. They have short memory. Short memory. Just give them peanuts and they go out there, stay in the line in the sun and start voting, forgetting what these people have done to them. They come back to brainwash them for a second time. They keep brainwashing them. The politicians know this. Make them poor, and whatever you throw to them, they will take it. So this is the logic, okay? So now, I even heard that most of the soldiers, when they lead and they kind of said, hey, if you can decamp, we'll pay you up front until the war is over. And I was surprised that even some of them have started decamping. Some soldiers have started decamping. Only God knows where they are going to stay, their hideout. But in the broadcast, a lot of them decamped, they have already left. So I think this is getting serious by the day. But I hope war does not come, because war is expensive. People will die. I'm telling you, it's not even something nice at all. A lot of people dying. Everything is becoming criminal. It's all becoming criminal. Politicians sponsoring people, be definitely the oppositions, of course. Look at the other time. The news has it that there was a clash between the soldiers and the people in Oibo, that's in Port Harcourt, where about 9 people were killed and 5 soldiers killed. But the news never said that these soldiers were going there to attack these people. You see, even the medias are being paid to shut up, because even those who talked about the killing in Lekki, they also sanctioned them, fine them, man. So they don't speak the truth anymore. So guys, tell me what you think about all these in the comment section, okay? Alright, if you are here in Italy, there's another house you can get for just €1. Some is even for free, so long as you can renovate this house. This is in Sicily, in the region of Sicily, a city council called Salerni. Yes, that place. Now they're offering this thing, man. So I'll be dropping the link in the description box so that you can go check it out. Even the site where you can check out these houses and check the one that will suit you, man, that you can renovate and live in there. Very cheap, man, because that place is depopulated, so they want to populate with a lot of people. So even you migrants can also get it, okay? So after this video, just click the description box, and there you'll be seeing the link and also the site of this particular commune, where you can just check it out and also apply and even make a call to them. Okay, moving forward. If you're a worker here in Italy, wow, good news, great news for you guys, especially those of you who are working in the agricultural sector. Man, you guys have been exploited for years. This is what they are talking about, because about 3 trade unions from 3 different regions has agreed now to help migrants, those who are suffering, because majority of the farmers are migrants, especially those in the Sicily region. They said, all you guys are migrants, but suffering, being exploited by the day, being paid cheaply without contract. Even those with documents are being hired without contract. But this is not fair, man, because with contract, after you finish working, let's say you work for 1 year, 2 years, you can just go into the disoccupazione where you can get some income. And even when you injure yourself in the line of duty, man, guy, you'll be compensated heavily. If the boss refuses, you can get a lawyer who will now fight for you. But now there's an interesting law also that made it not possible for people to just sack you once they hire you. So if I hire you for 2 years, you work for 2 years. So I cannot even fire you anymore. So that's great news, man. Italy have done this one too. So this one they are talking about now is for those who have been exploited by the day. Because now the municipal police is patrolling. If they find you working without contract, man, you'll be in a deep shit, man. You will be fined heavily. Even you and your capo will be fined heavily, and you'll pay the dues, man. So it's better you report any of your capo who is exploiting you. Maybe they hire you for, they're writing the contract 5 hours, but you work for 10 hours. That's manipulation, man. They are cheating you because they don't want to pay tax. Sometimes they hire the gang masters, man, those mafians, man. So they hire them just to make them recruit these cheap laborers, which is us, of course, the migrants. Then we do this job for little money, sometimes even €2. Can you imagine working for €2 for 1 hour? Man, that's crazy. Some even work even less than that. Why? Because we just want to survive. So now this is not accepted anymore by these 3 trade unions. So they gave out a number which you can call. The number is 800-974-263. Okay, I'll go slowly. 800-974-263. The other number is 800-199-100. Okay, 800-199-100. 100. Okay, with this number you can contact them in any way you have been exploited. And let me tell you something, when you get your work contract, please go to Central Impiego and go check it out and see whether that contract is real or not. And also go to IMSS and check whether your boss is really paying the real tax, or else when you retire, when you finish that job contract, you will be paying all the tax that you have never paid before, man. Especially when you go to your Sete Trenta, they'll discover that you're owing the government. So guys, always go to check your kind of contract you have, okay, whether it's active one or dead one, because sometimes they don't even pay this tax for you. They just tell you where we are paying the tax, but they paid nothing. So if you have been exploited, please call that number and report them, okay, so that they will come rescue you. All right, tell me what you think about all this is making headline. Okay, I remain yours truly, Chi. Just show me love. All right, just by liking my video, that's all. Just like my video, share to your friends on WhatsApp, Facebook, and also tell me what you think in the comment section. All right, subscribe and please press that bell for more notification. If you're not getting notification, press the bell. Okay, I'm out of here, signing out. I remain yours, Chi. Ciao.